printer. Unlimited money. Give money for Gamebiz.
It pretty much is a money print for them. It's like, we print our own money, pretty much.
Yeah.
Nobody's beat us in this market, and nobody will. Well, maybe one day someone will.
Yeah, but I think the GOG is going places.
But GOG's always been really good. But GOG, I go to GOG for games that are good and old.
Yeah.
The whole purpose of their thing. And then when they start selling games that are like Witcher 3 and shit like that, I'm like, I don't like this. I'm not coming to GOG for games that are brand fucking new. I'm coming to GOG for games that are old as shit.
Yeah, you do have a point. I managed to buy a Star Wars Galactic Battlefront in there, and I'm absolutely adoring the game. I cracked it accidentally when I was like 5 years old, and I played it for years. And recently I remembered about it, and I really didn't know the name. So I went to Google and searched all over Google for Star Wars RTS games. And finally I found it, and I was like, oh fuck, that's all this shit. Where am I going to buy it? And then I found GOG, and GOG is the savior of everything.
GOG is actually really good. And the good thing about GOG is it keeps it up to date.
Yeah.
Like, the game works all the time.
Yeah, it's like a game from 1988. No, 1998, and it's working on Windows 10, so yeah.
Yeah, it's really I really like good old games.
Yeah.
I have a few games from them right now. Let's see. I want to see how long it will take us to create an engine. Week 23, so we want to create an engine by week 52 of this year. The current best buys are still the Apple II and the MSX. What is the MSX?
NSX? I don't know.
Nor do I.
Nintendo.
Nintendo was NES.
Yeah.
And it wasn't released until 1980 something.
It could be the Sega. Sega.
No?
No?
No, Sega was roughly the same time as Nintendo. So I actually don't know what the MSX is. Someone will correct me in my comments probably eventually.
Yeah.
But the Apple II is now $447 from $700 last year. There's a difference.
Yeah.
CPU spec is now highest is 817. That's the Atari 5200, and nobody bought it.
Oh.
So the highest spec isn't getting sold. That's kind of actually normal.
Yeah, like the highest spec is usually the highest bar price. So.
Yeah, when you think of say, what do you call it? PS3 compared to Xbox 360. PS3 was the better console.
Yeah, but it was expensive as fuck.
Yeah, and it was because it was using Blu-ray before Blu-rays were a thing.
Yeah.
And that, yeah, if they actually went for it properly, they made it a lot cheaper, they might actually. Well, they're still fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But again, I don't really care for consoles. I'm a PC guy through and through. Like, yeah, fuck consoles nowadays.
Yeah, like the last generations of console, like the PS4 and Xbox One, it's like the same hardware, and both of them require you to pay to play your online games, and it's absolutely ridiculous.
Yep.
I don't see why anyone would want to keep playing on consoles.
Yeah, it's getting to that point where consoles are actually destroying themselves.
Yeah.
Because you've got Nintendo, who are fucking cunts.
Yeah, more or less. They're like third party. What's that? No.
Yeah, like,
only Mario and Zelda for me. I'm not going to give them any competition.
yeah, they're cunts. They're just absolute cunts.
Yep.
And then you've got Xbox 360 and. Oh yeah, here's a thing for you. So if I want to make this engine the best, with all the advanced functions, it takes 60 weeks. Now let's put all of the extreme things in. 75 weeks, 96 weeks, 105 weeks, 120 weeks.
Oh wow.
That's to put all the extreme bits in.
Oh, then I think we should do that because it will be
It it
extreme.
it goes from 60 weeks to 120. It doubles in the length of time.
But it probably also doubles the quality. Think about it.
I don't know if it's worth it yet. It may be worth it soon. Actually, I want to check the market analysis for what do we want? The Apple II or the 2600
Apple
or the
II.
MSX?
What the fuck is the NSX though?
I don't know, but it's like analysis score is MSX is okay and Apple II is okay. Sales wise, the Apple II is still the highest, and the MSX is third. The 2600 is second still.
Let's go with Apple II, I think.
Apple II, yeah. And genre demands. Guess what's the highest genre?
Adventure.
Action.
Oh.
It's always the. Even nowadays, it's still fucking action.
I don't. I really don't get it. I have
I
a
hate
tendency of.
action.
Yeah, I have a tendency of really disliking them. I really like RPG and adventure, but action's like, come on.
Yeah, it's. I don't like action games because I like storyline, to be honest.
Yeah.
Should we put one extreme thing into it? So we've got optimizing, programming, AI, or engine testing.
Optimizing.
Optimizing?
Yeah.
By checking this, your employees will optimize the engine core functions by doing a lot of advanced mathematical tests to find the optimal functions which will speed up the... That's a lot of text that I half understood. That's what I got from it. It's like, that's a lot of text and I half understood that.
So it must be good. Like, come on.
What should we call the engine? Apple II action.
Um.
Best engine we can make possible right now.
Okay. Let's call it. Stingray.
Stingray. Another good thing you can do in this game, you can upgrade the engine without making a new one.
Oh, that's sweet. It's like
And you can also update the genre. So the genre becomes better.
Oh, that's why didn't Game Dev Tycoon took this? It's like really good, really good.
So yeah, if you look here, Stingray engine, platform code level 6, advanced AI, multiple functionality in real time. Genre level, very simple, outdated ideas. If you keep increasing that, it becomes very advanced. What is it? Futuristic ideas. And it's like, wow. And it just starts blowing the enemies away. And that's why I was getting like 500,000 per contract. It was great.
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah, it's great when you do that. So we've got 49 weeks to wait for this Stingray. But I'm going to start adding employees to it, which should decrease the time. That one extra employee decreased it to 44 weeks. The next employee, this is the guy with 97 leadership, will decrease it to 36. Now we've got like fucking ages to wait for the next employee. We've got 28 weeks now.
Okay.
We're now down to 26 weeks. We're wanting programmers for engines. You did not manage to achieve it by a year and hope that you by a year. It's like the board are fucking terrible. The board don't care.
If we haven't managed to do anything this year, fuck it, just delay it with another year.
It's just silly. It's like what? So yeah, we've got 20 weeks to wait for the engine, and then I'm really hoping this engine is worth it.
Yeah.
If you go to the show, it only works if you are making a game or if you're making a hardware. So if you're making a console, it doesn't work if you're making engines.
Oh.
I guess that's right. You like Unreal. Don't go to E3 and showcase off their Unreal Engine. Games do that for them.
Yeah.
Like Unreal 4 right now is the big engine. And like every game's fucking using it right now. So
Yeah, it's also open source, so it's it brings a lot of rubbish with it because it became open source right now.
yep. So this Stingray engine, Engine score 89. Leading competitor 90. So a competitor is actually better than us. But they've probably got the genre upgraded.
Yeah.
Let's sell the engine. Let's try and sell it to Mr. Doe. Game preview score is good. They say fuck you.
Well, that's nice.
Next. Let's try and sell it to a mediocre, an average, since the good people said no. The average people say fuck you. Great. That's not good.
That's not good at all.
Try to sell it to a mediocre person then. They're okay with it. Let's try 50,000. And we want to do the least amount of weeks that our employees are there for, because then I can use them for more things.
Yeah.
So they'll accept 50,000. They won't accept 50,000 with 10%. They'll accept 45,000. I get 10% of the shares, and my employees will be there for 26 weeks. Let's reduce that time.
Yeah.
Let's reduce it from 26 weeks to 5.
Let's do that. I don't see why not.
It's fucking awesome when you do that. It's like 26 weeks, 5. So let's sell the engine again to another mediocre person. What was that? 45,000 was last.
Yeah.
So let's try this exact same thing. What you can do is, like, what was that? 5 weeks. So we could increase the length of time we support them, and it will give us more money.
Yep.
They will accept 40,000 with 26 weeks. Let's try and up that by 2, and up the price by 2, maybe 3. Nope. So they'll accept 50,000 for 36 weeks. Okay. Let's see how quickly that is. 7 weeks. So yeah, we increased the length of time by 2 weeks. Okay. Finish that. There we go. Nice. Maybe we should update the genre. Yeah. Coder. Is it a coder? I think it's a GUI guy. Yeah. Yes. We update the genre in 4 weeks. And that put our score to 95 when it was 88. Big difference. Let's see if this good guy will now allow us. No, he still says fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you back, dick. Yeah. Okay, let's update the engine, update the genre yet again. And this is what you can do in this whole game for the first like ages to make. If you want money, you can do this. Make an engine for one. We've done that. The next year's goal is make your first game.
Yay!
We could do that.
Yeah, we can do that. We won't fuck up too terribly.
Now will you say yes? You'll still say no. Fuck you then. Engine score is now 101. Leading competitor is 89. And people are still saying no.
What the fuck?
I know. It's like, why? We'll skip the show again this year. Let's try and sell it to someone who's average. They will say yes. So what we were getting 50,000 with a mediocre. Let's try 65,000 with an average, with 10%. Like, if you get average, you can make a fuck ton of money. 65,000, he'll say yes. 80,000, he'll say yes. 90,000, he'll say yes. 100,000, he's still saying yes. Oh my god, what is this going? He won't say 145,000. 135,000.
Wow.
Big difference there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do that. Let team leader choose 5 weeks and we'll get 155,000.
Yay!
Great!
Damn epic deal.
We could update the engine or we could sell it even more.
Update and then sell it.
Update.
Yeah.
Let's update with the main guy. Yep. 1 week. That'll take ages.
Of course.
There's also, like, if you do the start negotiations thing, you can only go for that. Like, you can't then do another negotiations of the same week. So we
Oh.
can get Jumpman, or we can go for Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters?
Yeah, let's save the franchise before they ruin it with the new movie.
Remember, this is 1983, where it's still not ruined.
Oh, great. I'm afraid that we are misogynistic and oppressive because we do not like that movie. So let's shame ourselves.
No, fuck that shit. It's only feminist shit that think that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What happened?
Guess how much we're getting this time?
250k?
220.
I was close.
You were close, and it's fucking crazy. Because this is still the Apple II.
What the fuck? Can you imagine people in like 2025 with the Apple IIs in their living room, like playing games?
Do you want to know something even funnier?
What?
The Apple II is a retired platform.
Wow. Wow.
And we're still making 200,000. It does mean we'll have to make another engine soon.
So let's make an engine.
Oh yeah, I actually forgot to show you as well another thing. We'll actually try and sell this engine one more time. We've got the choice of Hero, Karateka, Bruce Lee, Rescue on whatever, Commando, G.I. Joe, or Gahund, whatever. So Bruce Lee or G.I. Joe?
Wow, that's a tough decision.
Yes.
God, G.I. Joe is like, and Bruce Lee's like, and.
There's also Hero, don't know what that is. Karateka, no idea what that is.
Let's pick. I don't know if G.I. Joe has guns, so let's go with G.I. Joe.
Commando's also there, but yeah, G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
Okay, what was the last one? 220,000. This will be the last time we sell this engine. But, yeah, release date is week 14 of 1985. So we will be making money from this, offer from the 10% of sales until 1985. It is week 19 of 1983, so we've got 2 years to wait before we can make money from it.
Okay.
The console is retired. So we're making 220,000 from a retired console.
Bloody amazing. It's like someone would make an engine for the PS1 and people will.
You know what? I would probably fucking buy a game for the PS1 over the PS4.
Yeah. I still got my original PS1 in here, by the way.
PS1 had some of the best fucking games.
Yeah, Crash Bandicoot.
So this year, oh yeah, they wanted us to make a game, didn't they?
Yeah.
You know what? Let's make a fucking shitty ass game. Let's make the worst game we possibly can.
No, why?
Because the better you make it, the longer it takes. So we're going to make an action game with our engine. We can add game editor, mod editor, serial network, multiplayer in 1983, serial network in 1983.
That doesn't make sense.
Mod editor 98. Yeah, it's like this isn't a thing in 1983.
Let's do a text-based game with multiplayer.
You can't do that shit. It's weird. Like you can't actually do that. It's action is what I can do right now. So
Action text-based with multiplayer. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Game of the year.
right now it will take 16 weeks. If you up all of the time it takes to do everything else, so like you do 100% employee research amount, 100 in programming, design, and graphics, it will take 26 weeks, which is actually not bad.
Yeah.
Do you want to add any bundles or just say fuck that?
What bundles do we have?
Game editor, mod editor, multiplayer, serial network. Each one adds roughly a week or two. Except endorse. Endorse we have to pay extra money.
Multiplayer and network.
Multiplayer and network? Okay. 29 weeks.
Okay.
Oh, name the game. It's an action game for the Apple II in 1983.